Hello everyone, I'm Brassbeat, and this is the Zachtronics Solitaire collection. This is a sort of minigame collection that of solitaire games that the Zachtronics studio made for their main line of puzzle games. There's 8 games of these, and 100% means I gotta win all of them once. So we're gonna jump right into Sigmar's Garden. We have a board of marbles on the board. The marbles pair up, each kind with their specific rules. The most important rule is the metals. They have a specific order, and we have to match them in order, in that specific order, each with a quicksilver. That's what's going to determine the routes that we take throughout the boards. Another one to keep in mind is the salt marbles, the white ones with a circle. They act as jokers. They can match with an elemental. They can match with an elemental marble. But if you do that, then you have to do that again, or else you're going to be stuck in parity depth and you can't finish. So yeah, we won this game nice and easy. We move on to Proletariat's Patience. This is thankfully one of the more straightforward games. We have to sort the numbered cards in stacks from 10 to 6 in alternating colors, and we have to sort the face cards by the same suit in any order. And so yeah, we don't have a lot of space to work with, so I have to pay attention to what I'm doing. I start out by building stacks from the middle outwards. That prevents the possibility of having disconnected stacks that can't actually join up together. I have a free cell up top to help me out. I can put down the red 6 for later. And so yeah, this is a nice and fast game, and we made it through. We move on to Cribbage Solitaire. This game is actually a score-based game. We play certain cards on the table, and if we play cards until the total value of the cards can't exceed 31. That's the main limit of what we can do. But we have to make specific combinations that will actually score points. So for example, the run that you saw there, a run of 3 scores 3 points, then extending it to a run of 4 scores 4 points, and so on. We get a run of 5 for 5 points there. The pair of kings scores 2 points, and hitting exactly 31 scores 2 points. So we kind of scavenge for small points a little bit. This one we also go for small points. Usually we want to go for runs because they can actually make big chain scores, or triples like this 888 that you see that I can make here. I think I go for it. Yes. The pair scores 2 points, and the triple scores 6 points. Starting with a jack also lets you score 2 points for free. So common strat that I go for is making a run that starts with a jack, so jack 9-10 or something. Here I actually get quite close, but I do end up winning. We move back to our first game, which is Sawayama Solitaire. This game is based off of the classic Windows Solitaire that most people are probably familiar with to some extent. There has been made a few rule changes. The most important rule change is that if we have an empty spot on the tableau, we can put any card there instead of only a king, only being able to put a king there like in like in Windows Solitaire. Yeah, we make again stacks of alternating colors in descending order on the table, and then we want to move those cards to the foundations, ace through king in the same suit. So yeah, here I'm just kind of looking through the deck, seeing if I can play, can do something with the cards that are dealt out. The second major rule change is something that we'll see once the deck is out of cards. We actually don't get any redeals, so yeah. We don't get any redeals, so we have to now find a place for the cards that are in the discard, one at a time, basically all the way down. I think I'm in a bit of a tough situation here. So it's gonna take a while for me to figure out what to do here. See, the 10s are kinda all a bit awkward. But it's gonna take a while for me to notice that I can actually play them. Getting slowed down because you get a little bit stuck, or perhaps just straight up losing a game. This is something that can happen in this run. It's the rounds are pretty quick, so it's not like super unsafe to go for, but yeah, it can be something that's is kind of a challenge. It can challenge me. It can be a bit of a challenge for quite a bit. So I now figured that I'm basically done. The game sorts the cards out themselves, and we're good to go. We move on to Kluge Solitaire. On this game, we make stacks of ace through 6 in descending order. The suits don't matter in this game. We're actually playing with a Russian deck of cards, so the face cards have different names. The order you see on the right is TKDV and then 10 through 6. The main gimmick of this game is that we can play cheaty cards that are otherwise an illegal placement. That card turns white, as you see there, and what we have, if we play a cheaty card, we have to, if we want to move it again, then we have to move it into a legal position. We can't we can't continue cheating without repercussions. Basically, that's what makes this game quite dynamic and a bit tough. So yeah, there I got a pretty nice set there, and hopefully I get to figure things out quickly. So yeah, this is a game that again took a bit more time than usual. I see the 9 right there. That's how we rectify things, and there we go. That's a nice win. We move on to Kabufuda Solitaire. This game has difficulty settings. According to the rules of the speedrun, we have to play on the highest difficulty. We have to make sets of 4 identical cards, and this and then place those sets either on the table or up top in one of the free cells. We start off with one free cell, but if we place a set on the table, then we can unlock more free cells. My goal is to make three complete stacks up top. After I've done that, then I can't actually lose the game anymore. So yeah, this is actually a very tough game, so I'll often have to slow down, look at what to do, and turn on my brain to see how I'm gonna like make a set happen, basically. So yeah, I can place down one set right now. That's but I am thinking about what I'm gonna do afterwards. And I'm pretty sure this is the game where I actually take a death in this run. Yeah, just for full transparency, I am sort of post-recording this commentary. Typically I can find like commentary of my I can't find like someone to commentate on my own, to commentate for me, so I can like focus on actually playing the game. Yeah, this is the part where I get stuck, because I under my set of 4 is actually 2 identical cards. I can't place both of them on the free cells, on the one free cell that opens up, so yeah, I end up unfortunately getting stuck here. So we go again. Deaths are quite likely to happen in this run. In my entire time speedrunning this game, I have completed exactly one run where I beat all 8 games without failing once, and that is now the current world record. So that's pretty cool. I think this game is ended up being a bit easier for me. So yeah, there you go. That's my third stack, and now since there's only 7 ranks of cards on the board, I can't actually get stuck anymore. We move on to Shenzhen Solitaire. This game has quite few moving parts. The cards are based off of Mahjong tiles, so there's 1 through 9 in 3 different suits. We stack them by alternating colors in descending order. And afterwards we want to put them on the foundations. There's also dragon cards, 3 sets of 4 dragon cards each. They don't stack at all, but if all 4 of a kind are exposed, then we can click a button to stack them all on a free cell. So yeah, the dragon cards are what's gonna define the route here. I'm probably looking at red dragons over here. Yeah. So there you go. I'm just kind of thinking my way through this and just playing it safe. So once I get 2 stacks, 2 dragon stacks done, then the game kind of lightens up a bit. So yeah, we're pretty done there. We're done there, and we move on to the final game, which is Fortune's Foundation. This is a game that that is actually brand new for this collection. It doesn't come from an existing Zachtronics game. It is very dank. We play with a tarot deck, so we have the minor arcana are come in 4 suits with the usual 13 ranks, and the major arcana go from 0 to 22. We have to stack cards of the same suit. Cards can stack by the same suit, but they can stack either forwards or backwards order. So there's quite a lot. So basically, at every point, I have to make a decision of, do I move stack A to stack B or stack B to stack A? And yeah, the major arcana, they go up in the foundations from both directions. And the major arcana go Ace through King up on the foundations up top. But one thing that's interesting is that you see that I'm using a free cell there. It actually blocks off the major arcana from going up through to the stacks, to the foundations. This game, you can make a lot of mistakes in the movement. You can just get, if you do a wrong move, then a stack is in the wrong order and you get stuck. So this is the only game where you actually get an undo. You can't actually undo multiple moves at once, but you can use the undo to fix elementary movement mistakes, basically. I'm out here looking for a move to make. So yeah, for example, I want the stack Jack King of Swords. This can stack with the I lost my train of thought a little bit. That's alright. It's been a long day. But yeah. Once I get the yeah, this is just me kind of thinking my way through this. I'm not sure what exactly I was thinking about here. In this game, usually I can talk a bit about what I'm doing, basically, so I can like fill the air a little bit. But in a post recording, I can't actually do that. So yeah, we're starting to reach the end game of this a little bit. So yeah, time's gonna be when the win counter in the bottom left increases. So that's gonna come up quite soon. And yeah. There we go, we clean up the house a fair bit. And yeah, that's gonna be the end of it, and that's gonna be the end of the run. So I hope you all enjoyed, and goodbye.